Suga7 for Disconnected Gaming. Been playing a lot more Dragon Age lately, so I can't talk too loud as things have changed and now I need to be quiet because it's pretty late. But anyway, so been working on the quest line for the Rift Mage. Very annoying quest if you didn't do a little bit of research into finding out where things were, but I can hopefully help with that. So you don't have the same problem I did. So the way of the Rift Mage, which is the quest for becoming a Rift Mage obviously, the biggest problem with it is the Venatory Tomes. Now, reading from here, I personally got a little bit confused, but what it means is, so if I read it out, I've got assemble a tome of rifts, study the rift magic, and your trainer will reveal the secrets of the Rift Mage specialization. Secret tomes from the Venatory at Ghislane's Grove, Hasselane, and Desolate Bank in the Exalted Plane. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if unavailable, you can go to Val Royale. Now, the thing about that is that the Venatory mages appear in certain locations but can also randomly spawn in some areas of the Exalted Plains, and all three of those places are all located in the Exalted Plains, but Ghislane's Grove is not accessible until you actually try to go to the entrance of it. I've been doing research, and no one, even all the other YouTube videos, don't really make any mention of this, but you need to go to the entranceway. Now if we take a look at the map, go here, Exalted Plains. It was, if we take the map, the entranceway is here. And what you'll see, there'll be like a picture of a dog, like a little dog statue as you're running past. That is the entranceway, and going there, there's a little hidden location where you're supposed to put your Inquisition staff, and that will start the quest. So then you have to go back to Sky Place, this place, and then take the quest through the war table.
Inquisitor.
And then once you've done that, then it immediately takes you there and you can get the final one. Most people seem to be leaving that for the last part of the steps, and then when you come back here, we get to where I am right now, which is, we go here, and into the store, and then inspect the requisitions, and we should have Tome of Rifts. The study of rifts is a recent phenomenon, but one that has almost unlimited potential. The rifts, and with them the veil, represent the very fabric of the world. Those who would master the rifts must reconcile their knowledge of magic with how the rifts operate. Each rift must be dissected and studied, and from that the accumulation of information, a new college of magical study will be born. And boom. And oh, you gotta have obviously this stuff, so there we go, you get the Way of the Rift Mage from starting the quest. Yeah. Yay. And there we go.
Not by a long shot.
Now, time to return to our trainer.
Welcome back.
And here we go.
You are back. You are back, and you have completed the instruction. Alive. Of course, alive.
And the next step?
Now there is a decision. You have to make it. Do you commit to this path?
You are my trainer.
Haha, yes I am. Thank you. I will give you this knowledge, and you will use it to great effect. How could you not? You are the Inquisitor, and you will be a Rift Mage.
Bang. So there we go. if you want to take a quick, we'll take a quick gander at the Rift specialization, and I'll show you what it's all about. So these Rift Mages draw upon the force of the Fade, either pulling in matter from the Fade to attack or twisting the Veil itself into a weapon to stagger or crush their enemies. So there's quite a few abilities here. We get access to Stone Fist, which is you summon a boulder from the Fade and smash it into your target, sending them flying. 500% weapon damage, so that's pretty big with only an 8-second cooldown. That's pretty mad. The boulder summoned by the Stone Fist now explodes on impact, weakening and staggering nearby enemies at a distance of 4 meters with a weakened duration of 10 seconds. We look on the opposite side, we've got Veil Strike. You create your own fist from the essence of the Fade and smash nearby foes into the ground. Area effect of 5 meters, cooldown time of 24 seconds and 35 mana, which is probably a lot. It's a lot longer than the one on the opposite side. With punching down, the improvement, you cast Veil Strike more easily, and the blow weakens your enemies, causing them to do less damage, which is you get a cost reduction on it, and you also get a the weakened duration goes up by 10 seconds. So the other ones that we've got Encircling Veil. You must use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effects on them. You gain a duration bonus of 25% and a magic unlock of +3. You've got Restorative Veil on the other side. You pull stray magic from around weakened enemies to regain mana based on the damage you do to them. A mana recovery of 10% and 3% more mana. Well, 3 points of magic. The ultimate ability, which I think is this one, is Firestorm. You summon flaming meteors raining fire down upon all enemies over the area for the next several seconds. This ability consumes and is powered by focus. Has a radius of 6 meters, does 150% weapon damage and 15 seconds. The 150% weapon damage is per meteor. So tier 3, 55 meteors, or doing 150% weapon damage. That's pretty mad. We've got Twisting Veil. You catch stray magic around weakened enemies and use it to increase the damage of your own attacks. You gain a damage bonus against weakened enemies by 15% and +3 again on magic. That there, to me, seems like, because there are some enemies that cannot be weakened, overall, probably fantastic. You don't find bosses all the time, so it's probably a good idea. But bosses probably wouldn't get the benefit from that. No information to actually back that up, but I can definitely look into it later and answer the question. Smothering Veil. Weakened enemies have the damage they inflict reduced even further. The damage reduction is 30% and willpower unlock is 3. Finally, we have the top tier ability, which is Pull of the Abyss. You create a tiny little rift, i.e. black hole, that sucks enemies towards a central point. You get an area effect of 6 meters, a 12-second duration, a 32-second cooldown time, and 65 mana. One thing I'd like to see whether I have to check it out, whether the duration, if the cooldown is affected by the duration. So if it's from the very start of you casting the ability, that means essentially almost halfway through you've only got a few more seconds to wait before you can actually use it again, but it does have a much higher cost at 65 compared to a lot of other spells. If we improve it with Shaken Veil, which I would say definitely, you can cast the Pull of the Abyss more often, and the enemies get caught in the effect are also weakened. So great for the team. From my opinion, it does seem like that most of the abilities from the Rift Mage are about control and using that control to unleash some pretty awesome combos, and also tying that in with, like, say, another mage, a rogue, or an archer can do some pretty mad damage. But hopefully later on I'll chuck in some videos of maybe doing that and seeing what you can actually pull off. But thanks for watching, and that's Getsuga from Disconnected Gaming.